F13.
Yes, great cue ball. Touch on the thick side. A couple of reds on here. He won't be too happy with that one. Kept Neil sat in his chair in the last frame, obviously. He wants to do the same in the next couple. But let's see if Neil can pop this one in. Ooh. I'm not saying he's beginning to wobble a little bit, but it's just the table time. You need to have the table time to keep the cue action smooth. Especially at this stage of the match, the final.
One.
Well, it rattled, but went in. And he's just the wrong side of the blue. Looks fairly straight. You might have to play the brown here. Play on the red just below the black. Depends which way he plays it. There's also one just left of the bunch as well. Well, he's looking at the blue. He's just wondering whether he can power this in. It looks pretty straight. I think it's got to be the brown. He might swing the cue ball around 3 cushions here. Well, he's gone the other way. He's gone for this left-hand red. It looks pretty good.
5.
Back only available to 1 corner pocket, though. So you'll have to play on the blue from this one for the time being. Well, he's got an option here. He's got the perfect angle to go into them if he wishes. If he hits the pink full-ish, it's bound to split something. And I said earlier on this evening that Matthew needed to get more aggressive. This is one of those shots. Controlled cannon. Well, I don't think he played that correct. I think he had to go in with pace. A lot more pace.
11.
Wasn't guaranteed to push anything towards the right corner. I'm sure he wishes that he can have that shot back again now.
Matthew Stevens, 11.
Well, there's a plant near the pink spot. I don't think he'll attempt that. I don't think it goes past the pink anyway. Just a safety. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, thicker than intended. But I think the blue has come to his rescue. Just having a quick look at the three reds near the pink spot, the one just this side of them. I don't know if it goes to the left corner. Just checking that again now. Got to make sure that he covers everything on the left-hand side of the table. Doesn't want to give Neil a chance at a pot. Well, I don't think he's done that. I think this red left of the pink is on. Yeah, well, the body language says yes. Well, all he had to do there was possibly keep the red, or the cue ball I should say, nearer to that green pocket. Well, okay, yes, the red is on, but he's got to negotiate the cue ball here onto a colour. Black won't go to the right pocket. I'm not sure whether you can avoid the other red and get onto the pink. I think he's just got to hit this with pace and hope that he possibly gets out for the blue. Well, I do believe that he tried to get around the red for the pink there and wasn't too close to the pot. Six apiece though. Who can split these two? A little bit of tension out there now.
Yeah, I think all bets are off, aren't there, as to who's going to win. Not that our predictions have fared too well anyway this week.
Speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for both of us, don't worry about that. But we're as fascinated as anybody to see how this is going to conclude.
Good pot. He was able to get through to that one. Could do a nice little kiss on the yellow. Oh, well, wrong angle on the brown. Might play a snooker behind the yellow.
Neil Robertson 1.
Well, this is tough to get safe from. Where do you put the cue ball here? Well, on the two reds near the black on the right-hand side, I would suggest, but it's one of those. How do you get there? Well, side cushion, lots of left-hand side on the cue ball here. This is not easy. It could go wrong. He's got to avoid the black. I don't think he's done that.
Foul and a miss.
That was unlucky. He wasn't too far away.
Free touching ball. Yeah.
Well, a touching ball has been called, a miss also, so I think that will go back.
Move.
It's just the usual discussion about
Yeah, remember the
what moved and what didn't. Now, Irene Williams is conferring with the marker, Jan Verhaas, who has the monitor. They can just check exactly where they were.
This way. Half a ball.
Yeah, saying the black was possibly nearer to the cushion. That was the difficulty in the shot, actually, the way that the angle that Matthew was approaching it.
It's only been a couple of years they've been using video evidence. It makes so much sense because, of course, nobody can argue if it's on the screen. Not that you get arguments, really, but at least everyone's happy.
I think the black is a bit that way. I thought the black and red were touching, more or less. And I thought it was more that way, because it more room to come in. Cut again, please.
Play it again, Jan. He's getting it on the monitor again, is Jan Verhaas. Matthew Stevens looking intently.
What do you say, Neil? That way?
There's Jan, operating the monitor.
It's difficult to tell.
Yes, I think this has got to be precise because the angle that I just said Matthew is attacking this escape, if the black is too close to the cushion, there's no room to get in behind it. So that's the reason why this black really, I mean the second red didn't move, the first red next to the black moved, but that's why they really have to get this right because Matthew I think will attempt the same escape again. Has that gone out of fraction? That's what they're thinking.
Yep.
Shall they be happy soon? They're both happy? Players happy? Referees happy?
Okay.
That's as bad as near as can get it then. He's going to play the same shot again. Just this side of the blue. Needs a touch more side, left-hand side on the cue ball here. He's got to just avoid the black. This really has to be very accurate. Now, has he hit the black again? Has he just missed it? Looks better. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. If he touches that red too hard, bound to leave the other one on. What an escape. That probably for me is a shot of the tournament.
So now it's a bit of tip-tapping. Had it been a touching ball, Neil Robertson could have played away originally. Although, of course, sorry, Mike, just going to say, don't want to leave any long reds on.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, sorry, David, just interrupted. I'm just thinking with the scoreboard as it is, possible re-rack if they do start tip-tapping.
Yeah, well, we don't want too much of it. Certainly the referee won't want too much of it.
No, it's been a pretty clean match, hasn't it? We haven't had a lot of that, actually, and I just think if they do start doing that, then the referee will look at the pair of them, and there's only 3 points difference. If there's 40 or 50 points, it might be a different story, but 3 points the difference. Let's set them up again. We shall see. Neither player wanted to give the other one an inch here. I'm sure at some stage, well, he could play off this red now down the table. Yes, that might have just opened things up slightly.
Yes, I remember the last, well, not the last final, actually the two finals ago of Shanghai Masters, Ronnie O'Sullivan and Ricky Walden. Ronnie was some way ahead and they got into a bit of tip-tapping. And it was suggested there should be a re-rack. He didn't want one because obviously he was ahead. And the points don't get carried over into the next frame. They're just scrubbed from the record completely. I'm pretty sure actually it was the Grand Prix. I think he was playing Judd Trump. It wasn't Shanghai. They all blur into one after a while.
No possible plant here to the right corner, but again there's some distance between them. Well, it wasn't easy. This white could be close to the corner pocket. Well, always okay. Again, has made all the difference. And from where he was, he'd be very happy with that. Oof, dear me. Well, I have no idea what he was trying to play there. Obviously thin on the red, find a gap, but that was an awful shot.
One.
I needed a touch more on the cue ball. He's got the black or the pink here, but pink easier. Could still cut the blue to the centre, but I think pink is the shot. No, I cannot believe he's missed that.
Robertson one.
And neither can he. He will be absolutely disgusted with himself. What an opportunity that was to put some points on the board and go one ahead. Well, he's not. He was not showing it externally, but inside,
one.
He will be absolutely seething. Meanwhile, Matthew back at the table earlier than anticipated.
8. 9. 16. 17. 18. 24. Five.
Top red goes.
32.
And will automatically open up the other two reds.
33.
I think it's a plant to the centre as well. Just thinking, David, this stage of the match, there's just one or two more mistakes creeping into Neil's game than there is into Matthew's. That wasn't the case early on in the day, was it?
No, and I still say the fourth frame was massive because it was 3-0, 3 big breaks, 2 centuries and a 90 from Robertson. Had a chance to make it 4-0 on 68. Missed frame ball red with the rest. Matthew Stevens cleared up, and at that stage it was a lifeline. I know he lost the next frame, but kept him in contention. And it was a little blow to Robertson as well. And here we are now, 6-all, possibly going 7-6 to Stevens.
Yes, as we've watched matches down the years, there's certain points and in frames and in those matches that we've picked out and which has completely changed the complex of the match. Well, 53 the lead, just a red and black required. In fact, just the red required.
52.
Ooh, only just. 54 the lead. 51 on. Make sure of the black. Well, only
52.
one snooker required. That black going down would have made all the difference. Cross double, perhaps? Oh, great shot.
One.
Well, when we get to 8-all, Dave, I'm going to ask you to pick a winner.
I better pick the wrong one.
No change there, then. I think you've been to my finishing school. Well, he needs the black off this red. Blue's no good.
9.
Well, that's a tremendous shot. What a shot. Great cueing. Now, will he keep the red on the table? Or will he play red and black again? Still one snooker required. Well, already I think he's looking to leave the white roughly where it is now and then stun him behind the black. no. He's going for the pot. He'll try and lay the snooker from yellow. Behind one of the baulk colours. Just asking for the cue ball to be cleaned.
60.
Doesn't want a bad contact here. He gets the cue ball beyond the baulk line, I should say. It's a great chance to lay that snooker.
Seventeen.
Well, this is a great chance now to stun him behind the brown. Oh, he needs that to go in. Oh, he's gone too far. He's left the yellow on. I don't think he played the pot there. He definitely played the snooker behind the brown. Well, I think he's just thrown this throwing away. Having said that, I think Matthew snookered himself. 2 snookers required now. Won't be too happy with that shot. He needs a lot of right hand side on the cue ball here.
Foul. Matthew Stevens 2. Neil Robertson 4.
Strange old game, isn't it? Neil Robertson needed a snooker, didn't get one, left the yellow on. Matthew Stevens potted it, snookered himself, hasn't hit the green, so now we're back to 1 snooker needed again.
Yeah, I thought Matthew might have gone off the side and top cushions there. And imagine if this goes, well, it won't, but I was about to say if it goes in behind the black, the pressure is applied. And I don't think he's got the snooker behind, well, has he got the snooker behind the blue? I think Matthew's looking at the side cushion. Could play a slight swerve shot here. How many times down the years have we seen this game of snooker when you think you've captured the frame, things happen, and suddenly you bang under pressure again. Good hit. .28 the difference, 25 on. Well, that looks pretty good. Can Neil get through the gap here? It's he who needs the snookers. Oh, that was a thin one. Yeah, Matthew's got to try and keep this green away from the other colours. The other aspect as well is he doesn't want to leave an easy pot on the green, because then Neil can lay a snooker from the brown or from the blue, whatever. Well, that looks pretty good. Well, this looks pretty good if it keeps going. Well, not quite. I was about to say, if you get both the object ball and the cue ball directly down the table, that would have been a snooker. But Matthew can see some of this green. That's a clever shot. He's taken the black off its own spot. Made it more difficult to get in behind. Well, obviously now, it's in the middle of the table. Clever shot. Well, great effort, but unfortunately the green has found the gap. And if Matthew knocks this in, this frame is over.
Well, Robertson hasn't really come close to laying a really good snooker so far, but he's got another chance. Stevens failing to knock the green in. The anxiety continues for him.
Oh, this looks pretty good. He's got the speed perfect. It's snookered on the or with the brown. Pretty easy to hit though off the top cushion. Oh, that's okay. Didn't want that green to finish another couple of inches either side of the brown. Well, he's trying to get a snooker here, but not the conventional way because the pink and black are off their own spots. So a little bit more work to be done. Oh, that's a great effort. But again, in those situations, you need the white tight to that the colour. Pretty easy to hit once more off the back cushion. Well, he's gone off the side cushion. I would have thought the back cushion is the easier shot. Well, decided on the side cushion. Good hit. I think he's got the snooker. Good hit. Has he got it safe? Well, it has just bounced off the cushion. I don't know. Do you have a go at this one? If he misses it, and Neil pots the green, he could lay the snooker from brown to blue. If brown and blue were not together there, like that, he might have a go at this. I think he's playing a safety, thin safety. Well, my apologies, he has had a go. Well, pot this, well, say pot this, he's playing a safety. Actually, that's not too bad because he's pushed the ball of colour towards a cushion, which is always easier to get in behind. So the blue in a better position now to lay a snooker. Just that Matthew has to keep them away from the colours. He could attempt to chip this in. Well, the tension is mounting out there. He's gone to lay a snooker himself. And would you believe it? Right through the gap.
Stevens is obviously desperate to just get this frame won. Well now, where's the cue ball going here?
What a great shot this is. Well, I don't think he can get off the side cushion because the middle pocket's in the way. Just looking to see if he can come off the back cushion, but you'll need a tremendous amount of right-hand side on this. Can he get between pink and black? That was a nicely laid snooker there from Neil.
Yeah, it's the best one he's got him in, isn't it, so far?
This is awkward. He's going left-hand side of the black with lots of right-hand side on. Well, again, left of the black. I don't know if you can get enough side on this. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
And it's good to see this side of the game appreciated. We had a lot of big breaks early on, of course. This is the other side of snooker.
Well, he will not be happy with that, although the black and blue are now in better positions to lay snookers, but he was hoping to get in behind the pink there. Just going back to that escape that Matthew made with those two reds and the black on the right-hand cushion. What a shot that was. The other one wasn't too bad either. A couple of minutes ago. Just needs to keep this green away from them here and leave it safe. But blue and black now in a good position for Neil Robertson. Ooh, has he got a snooker back here? Well, I'll say back, but it doesn't look too bad. Well, he could see some of it. Again, this is a great attempt. Not quite there. This green is on. Now, Matthew, just give it 100% here. Again, that was a fine attempt from Neil. I think he's got the angle to knock this in. He's not there yet.
No, if he does pot the green, it'll be 3 4-point snookers needed because it'll be 31 ahead with 22 on. But it just won't go down at the moment.
Well, it's finished nice. Not sure if Matthew can see any of this green. Well, off the top cushion. Too much. Now then. Now then. It gets interesting.
It certainly does. He's hit the black, so 7 away. Difference now 21, 25 on. Robertson can win, but look where all the balls are. Not a colour on its spot.
Well, he's persevered here, Neil. I just wonder if he might get his reward. Well, that's okay, but he might find himself in a snooker after this shot. Matthew will send the green around the table, try and stun him behind the blue. Well, it won't go past the black, of course, but should try and lay the snooker, even if he just leaves the cue ball and the object ball on this left-hand cushion. Well, too hard on the white. Oh, has he fluked it? No, tell me, please he didn't play that. Tell me he didn't play that. Okay, he looked at the angle, there's a possibility, but... Oh. Well, Neil will be gutted. Let's have a look at this again. I think his intention was the snooker. Hit it all wrong and got a bonus with the fluke.
Matthew Stevens, 3.
So the hard work starts again. He needs a snooker again. 24 behind, 22 on. 4.5 hours we've now been playing this final. This has been a long frame. Robertson looked to have got a chance to win it when he got the snooker. But that must have been tough to take for him. That green going in like that. Well, if he pots the brown, it would be 2 5-point snookers to tie on the blue. So I think Robertson would still come back. Well, it's two fast attacking players locked in a titanic tactical struggle here. Remember, it was 2 snookers needed when the yellow went in, but Stephen snookered himself on the green. Couldn't get out of the snooker. Eventually, Robertson got the snooker he needed, only to watch as Stephen sluked the green. Been some frame, this.
Well, just drop the brown to the corner pocket. Well, he's got a chance to get in behind the pink here. No, not good. What an effort this is. Well, not quite. Matthew just asked to put his efforts into this pot round here. It's 7-6 to him.
Well, it's just gone 11 o'clock local time here in Manamar, and there's plenty more snooker to come. Possible 4 frames after this one.
Well, he wants to keep the brown on the table here. Cut down his options if he pots it. Well, he avoided the double kiss. It would have been a good angle, but not hard enough. Well, he's taken the blue away from that cushion, although he has, well, not really, because he's pushed it a little further down the table. So the blue and pink still in good positions to get snookers. He was hoping to bring the blue into the middle of the table. Well, 24 the difference, 22 on. Well, the attempted double was very close. They just can't get over the line in this one. There's the arena monitor. This is a chance to get a snooker here with the black over that corner pocket. He can afford to play this. Well, should have made a better fist of it than that, but he's put the pink in a better place. Fascinating stuff, this. As I've said before, this is the other side of the game of snooker. Great to be seeing centuries and maximums going in. Yeah, it's wonderful, but tactical side and mental battle that goes on. Well, that's not good. This brown is cuttable.
But still, it won't go down.
Well, I don't know about you, David, but I didn't think Matthew fully committed himself there. He didn't want the white flying around the table, but even the natural angle will have not sent the cue ball near a pocket. I thought that was very negative.
4.
Well, that's cut the options down now for Neil. He'll try and stun him behind the pink here, send the blue up the table. Well,
Robertson 4.
that was a great chance to lay a good snooker. A chance missed. Depends where the balls are positioned, whether he gets another one. Where's the blue going? Oh, dear me. Well, that definitely would have been frame over for him. Well, not bad. It's landed on the pink. You could have easily have left that blue on there. Well, these two balls are not set as a plant. You could play this fullish and send the pink up the table, actually. Put the pink in the middle of the table. Well, I thought he would have hit that slightly harder. Well, if Neil cannot lay the snooker, the only other option is to try and get that blue towards the black. Ah, double kiss. Well, I think full ball on the blue here. Send it towards this right corner. No, same thing down this end. I think this might be cushion first. No, just thin. Well, he hasn't given up this one yet, Neil. Why should he? There's only 20 in it and 18 on the table. Things can happen. Well, I wonder if you can play this blue on the thin side as well as Matthew. Twice across with the blue, push it towards the black. Well, you could play it on the black direct. Oof. Well, he just wanted to leave that blue on the black. Now, this is fascinating stuff.
Yes, Australia v Wales. It's more like Eddie Charlton versus Terry Griffiths at the moment.
Hmm. Well, has he got the snooker this time? And of course, it's Neil that needs them, but I think he's got the full ball snooker. So, again, pretty easy to hit off the back cushion, but well, he's playing the swerve shot, so he must be able to see some of it. Well, he wanted to try and get that blue closer to the black. A battle of wits and wills here. Well, the pink in a better position now.
Well, he could easily have left that on, couldn't he, to the middle, but it's just run past the pocket.
Oh, slow down, slow down. Oh, that is careless, and that is end of frame.
It's been an epic frame. Surely it's now over. Matthew Stevens raises his cue, Dennis Taylor style, to bring the curtain down on that one. And he's ahead now in the final for the first time. Took some winning. Neil Robertson played on and played on and played on for snookers, but it has gone to Matthew Stevens. I think everybody needs to get their breath back after that one. It's Stevens who now leads the final by 7 frames to 6, and it means the Welshman needs 2 more frames now to win the second ranking event title of his career.